Samoei Ruto has only three options. Because from all indications, President Uhuru Kenyatta is laying an elaborate strategy to remove him from office as the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. The National Management Committee of Jubilee Party met yesterday and they made the bold decision to remove William Samoei Ruto as the party's deputy party leader, and then forwarded the decision to the National Executive Council chaired by President Uhuru Kenyatta. What that means is that the fate of the Deputy President William Samoei Ruto lies now in the hands of one man, President Uhuru Kenyatta. Rafael Tuju, David Murathe spoke yesterday to the media. And from my own perspective, personally, I've never seen any difference between Rafael Tuju and President Uhuru Kenyatta, politically speaking. Especially when Tuju is speaking on matters to do with Jubilee Party. I've never seen any difference between David Murathe and President Uhuru Kenyatta. Anytime David Murathe speaks on matters Jubilee, he's always right. He always speaks the mind of the president. So which means the mere fact that the fate of the deputy president now lies squarely on the hands of President Uhuru Kenyatta means that whatever Tuju is saying and whatever David Murathe is saying or said is likely to pass. But from where I am, William Ruto has only three options. The first option is to resign. William Ruto can decide to resign as the deputy party leader of Jubilee Party and then just remain an ordinary member of Jubilee Party. That's the first option, because our constitution is not explicit that you must be the deputy party leader of Jubilee Party for you to be the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. So you can choose that route, then wait and monitor President Uhuru Kenyatta's next move. The second thing he can do is to go to court, because he's going to be kicked out from Jubilee Party. So he can go to court. I remember when Caleb Kosetanyi was removed, he threatened to go to court. William Ruto should not threaten to go to court. He should go to court and challenge the move to kick him out of Jubilee Party, a party which he formed. Because remember, Aisha Jumwa was kicked out of ODM, but she went to court. Court saved her. So William Ruto can go to court. Then I know in most cases, the cases might drag, and then he can also use that opportunity to prosecute his case before Kenyans. And number three, the third option, is just to sit, wait and see how things are going to unfold, but again, politicize the entire process. That's the other alternative. By politicizing this process of removing him, then it means President Uhuru Kenyatta can chicken out from removing him. Because let's face it, William Ruto is currently the party leader of Oda Party. His stay in Jubilee is just there because he's still the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. If he were not the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya, I am sure William Ruto would have resigned long time ago. But why do you think President Uhuru Kenyatta is keen on removing William Samoei Ruto from office as the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya? Three reasons or four. Number one, I think President Uhuru Kenyatta has realized that constitutionally, as the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya, William Ruto is still enjoying the power of state machinery and even riding on the government projects. Today, if the deputy president wants to go somewhere, the chief, the assistant chiefs, and the rest might not accompany him because they've been told not to. But his security must be assured. You witnessed in Kisii when those chaos erupted, William Ruto was the only politician, probably with Raila Odinga, who was surrounded by those security. Today, if he were to be removed from office, it means he will not be entitled to such kind of security. His office, he will be kicked out of his office. Again, he will not be able to call ministers. Today, William Ruto still can call ministers. He cannot claim credit for government projects. And this has been serious conflict between him and President Uhuru Kenyatta. Because Uhuru believes that the deputy president is only taking credit for projects. But when it comes to blames, then he's now shifting those to the president. So I think the president now wants to deal with him on that, the state machinery and government projects. He doesn't want Ruto to do anything with him. With it. Number two, I think the intelligence briefings. As number two in this country, William Ruto is entitled to intelligence briefing. Not to the level of the president, but is entitled to intelligence briefings every single day. So it means today, if President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga were to meet secretly, the deputy president would be informed. If President Uhuru Kenyatta wants to do something, it means he will be informed. If any meeting is being planned by any other person, he will be briefed constitutionally. And this is why you will see Dennis Itumbi releasing a lot of information, leaking a lot of information. Probably the president is worried that where is Itumbi getting this particular information? Some of them highly classified. He's likely getting them from the deputy president and then communicating to the entire world. Uhuru Kenyatta worked with Dennis Itumbi for a long time. He understands how Dennis Itumbi operates. So to stop some of these leakages, the only thing is to remove William Ruto from office. Number three, I think the president is also concerned because he's not going to support his deputy. But he remains the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. And because power attracts people, the mere fact that William Ruto is the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya makes him attractive to politicians in this country. The deputy president can go to a place and he will use that title of the deputy president. In fact, even members of parliament, cabinet secretaries, or any other person who has been hosting the deputy president, they are saying they are hosting him because he is the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. If you remove that title today from the deputy president, it means he won't have those privileges of attracting people to him. In fact, Bitangi Ndemo once opined that when he was removed as a permanent secretary, his phone stopped ringing. And he was wondering whether something was wrong with his phone. Only to realize that people who used to call him every single day, every single minute, stopped immediately. They realized that he was no longer powerful. That's the exact thing which is going to happen. Number four, I think the president could also be sending a strong message to the rebels. That if I can remove Ruto, I can remove all his officials, because the president has been very strategic. He started with the parliament, he started with the Jubilee Party, he cleared Jubilee Party. He then went to parliament, he cleared parliament. The only person which was remaining now is the deputy president. If he will remove deputy president from Jubilee Party, it's actually sending a message to people like Moses Kuria, who are sponsoring candidates against the president in Georgia, while purporting still to be Jubilee members. So the president is likely to send a message to people like Moses Kuria. And for Moses Kuria and the rest, it will be very easy for the president. What he will do, once Ruto is removed, Moses Kuria will easily follow. He can influence that he's removed as a party member, a by-election is the occasion, and since he comes from the president's own constituency, it will be very difficult for him to make a comeback. So probably he wants to use Ruto as an example to other rebels, not from Rift Valley, but those from the larger central or the larger Mount Kenya region. And lastly, is the Hustler Mansion. President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga are likely to embark on the Building Bridges Initiative campaigns, BBI. William Ruto converted his official residence into a campaign center for Kibra, and of course, 90% of meetings William Ruto is holding in that residence are political meetings. So if Uhuru is going to support BBI, and Ruto is going to oppose BBI, so it means likely Ruto is going to start hosting more meetings, more political meetings in that office. Remember the warning by David Murade that the eviction party is almost beginning, that they are going to remove William Samoei Ruto from the Hustlers Mansion. That marks the end of the story. Ruto is going to be removed as the Jubilee Deputy Party leader. The next, they're going to find a reason to remove him from the Hustler Mansion. And probably after he's being removed from there, of course, he might decide to do the three things I talked about. He might decide to resign, he might decide to go to court, or he might just decide to politicize the whole thing. But ultimately, William Ruto is going to be forced out of the hustler's mansion. And that's why the president is keen on these moves. The question I want to ask you guys, do you think William Ruto can stop President Uhuru Kenyatta from removing him as a deputy party leader of Jubilee Party? I don't think it's going to be possible for Ruto to survive. Jubilee Party is currently under the firm grip of the president. All the organs, all allies of the deputy president were kicked out. So the president can do whatever he wants with the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya as we speak. I don't know what you think, but that's my take. Again, if you're watching this video for the first time, take a second or two and click the subscribe button. And to the subscribers, please, I want to thank you so much for your continued support. A lot of you guys are sharing this video, which I really love. And there's just nothing I can say to tell you thank you and thank you and thank you. Enjoy your day.